All right, well, if you've been missing her on Southern Charm, get excited because the stunning Cameran Eubanks is joining me today on The Middle to chat about her debut novel, One Day You'll Thank Me, essays on dating, motherhood, and everything in between. Cameran, welcome to The Middle.
Thank you so much for having me. And debut novel sounds, oh my gosh, fancy, amazing.
Well, it's super exciting, and I kind of feel like it means that there might be more coming, so setting you up.
I would love to do something else. So fingers crossed.
Putting it out there. Well, I love this book so much. So first, give me a brief synopsis for those who haven't read it yet without giving too much away.
Okay, so it's first of all, it's a very light and easy read. Most people tell me they finished it like in a day or two, and it's just brief essays um, on my life, my experiences, and just general, I would say, life advice from things that I've experienced.
It's super entertaining. And I just want to thank you for being so honest. And because I'm someone, I don't have children yet, but I want them, and God willing, they're coming soon. And seeing your journey to the decision to have Palmer and then being so real about everything was very comforting for someone like me who is honestly terrified about the inevitable change that comes with being a mother. So
Yes.
I got a lot of wisdom from the book, but can you give me like another piece of comforting advice? And for those who are in a similar position to myself.
So that's such a good question, and I will say, first of all, if I can do it, anybody can, because I was beyond terrified. But one thing that I tell all women who are either on the fence or or have anxiety about having children, and I write about this in the book, is when you become pregnant, you can pretty much throw out any advice you've ever received because something primal takes over within you. Um, and you just know you have a gut instinct. It's very strange. Men don't have it. Women, it's very unique. But you will know what to do. You will know what to do if you listen to that inner voice and that mama gut, as I called it.
Okay, well, hopefully that happens.
It kicks in. It kicked in for me probably around like week 2 of becoming a mom. It's weird. Even like your hearing becomes like supersonic. Your partner or husband will sleep through the night, but you can hear the baby. It's very interesting.
It's
It's
so
definitely
interesting.
something biological.
And now Palmer's 3, correct? She's 3.
Yes.
So how are things now? I mean, do you feel like it's calmed down, or is every stage just like a new level of insane, like organized?
Every stage is new, but I got to tell you, I am enjoying the talk, believe it or not, even though she's a crazy three-nager, I'm enjoying this stage so much more than baby because when they're babies, you're constantly guessing. They can't communicate with you. They can't tell you what they want. They can't tell you if they're hungry. And now I can just talk to Palmer. Plus, when they're a little older, they give you feedback, they give you hugs, they tell you they love you. So I would say I'm more of a older kid person.
So cute. And I was cracking up at when you were talking about the fence, the little like the cage that you got,
I
because
know.
my house is all like creamy neutrals. And a friend of mine came over, her and her husband with their 2 little kids that are both under 2. And they laughed at me, and my husband were like, "Oh no, this is
Okay,
gonna
let
be a
me tell
problem."
you. So here let me tell you. So when I was pregnant, I was one of those women that says, I'm going to buy all the toys that like are neutral, the natural wood tones that coordinate with my house. And then I quickly realized, okay, this stuff is not stimulating my child.
Right.
And you end up at Walmart buying all the tacky primary color plastic. That's what they like. So too bad.
Yeah, no, the house is gonna be,
Your
I know.
house will transform.
I mean, the dog already runs my life, so yes, I know it's gonna happen.
See, just the fact that you're worried about that shows you'll be a good mom.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So I was also super fascinated by the real world chapters. And I
Mhm.
know that you said you're done with reality TV, but if there was this San Diego real world homecoming like they did with New York, would you do it?
Yeah, first of all, I've been hoping that they were going to do this for years, just so you can go back and see where everybody is in their life. I would 100% go back and do that. That was such a stark contrast of an experience to Southern Charm, filming the real world. There was no editing. It was what it was. You were literally followed 24/7. I mean, they had They had night vision cameras in the bedroom when you moved. It was nuts. I mean, the only place there was not a camera was the tiny little room that had the toilet. That was the only place you had privacy. But no, I would go back and do it in an instant.
It was so interesting. And actually, I auditioned for The Real World when I was
Did
a
you?
senior in college. Yes, but I was not in the right headspace. It was like, at one point, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. So I had taken the LSAT that day. And I went, it was immediately after, it was at this bar in New York that was like
Yeah.
7 levels, and they were giving you drinks like as you went through.
Oh God.
And I just like, I didn't even look good. Like, it was one of those things I'm like, wait, I wasn't mentally in the right headspace to be here. But so listening to your
What
experience,
season was that? What season was that?
it
Do you
would have
remember?
been Cancun,
The can Oh my God.
which would have been, I
Can
mean,
you imagine? Oh, that would probably kill me. Cancun.
but also would have been amazing. But I guess whatever, it wasn't meant to be. It's fine. Here now. But speaking of Southern Charm, I'm actually talking to Shep next week about a very different book. And I know
Yeah.
you guys are friends. So was it a coincidence that you both came out with books around the same time?
I think so. I found out that he was writing the book probably, I don't know, the whole process for me was about a year and a half. So I'd say probably 6 months after my book. And I have not read it yet. I can't wait to. Shep, and a lot of people don't know this, he is a voracious reader and has
Really?
crazy vocabulary. So I can imagine that anything that he will write is going to be amazing. I'm super excited for him.
It's very entertaining. Both of these are so entertaining. And I just am glad that we are getting more of you, because we do miss you on Southern Charm. So before I let you go, what is next for you? Like, what's in the cards?
Oh my gosh. Everybody asks me this. I have no idea. I've never had a plan for my life. I've pretty much always flown by the seat of my pants. I would say right now I'm enjoying not having a camera in my face and focusing on being a mama. I would love to write another book, especially a children's book. So we'll
Okay.
see if that maybe happens next.
I love it. And then what's your Instagram? I know everyone probably follows you already, but I'm
Oh, it's Cam Wimberly 1, number 1.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.